Hey everyone, welcome back to Razorback Rundown. This week, I'm super excited to have Sarah Shaffer here with me today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. So as y'all saw from the vlog, we traveled to Bama this weekend. From there, we went to Huntsville, so let's get into the meet recap.
Like Jensen said, we were in Tuscaloosa on Friday night against Bama, and then we traveled to Huntsville for Elevate the Stage on Sunday against Alabama, Auburn, and Georgia.
This was a little different this week. We actually started off on beam. We had Licks go up as the leadoff, and she just did her usual, hit a beautiful beam routine, scoring 985. And then Key went up and matched that and did a beautiful beam routine, scoring 985 as well.
Super proud of them both. Starting on beam is never easy, especially on podium. That was the first time of the year that we were able to compete on podium, so it's a good experience for sure for later in the season.
Yeah, and it was also really big of the freshmen in lineup. They went up there and did their normal, and the podium didn't seem to faze them at all. We then went to floor and had Maddie Jones go up and get her career high of a 9925. She went out there, did a beautiful floor routine, and really just showed off what she's been working in the gym.
Super proud of Maddie. She keeps getting better every week, and that's really cool to see, especially from a freshman at this point in the season.
We then had Leah go up and get a career high of 99. She went up there, went big, and just did a beautiful floor routine.
Super proud of Leah too. She also keeps improving week to week, and welcome to the 9-9 club.
We then went to the vault rotation and had Leah go up and get another career high of a 9875 on vault. She went big, stuck that landing, and it was really cool to see her match that again.
She hit her career high at Bama and on Sunday at Elevate the Stage, which is super awesome. Great to see consistency and big vaults as well.
Yeah, and then we also had Kennedy and Mackie both go 9-9, doing their huge 1.5s. Both found the landing really well and just overall went big and did their normal. On to the bars rotation is where we finished out the meet. This overall was a lights out rotation for the Gymbacks. They really went up and did what they're capable of, and it finally showed. I think the biggest highlight of that was you scoring your career high of a 995. It was such a beautiful bar routine.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. I really think that this bar rotation was special for a lot of people on the team, not just the bar group, just because after Bama, it just didn't show what we're capable of. And after that meet, we really dialed in. But not only after that meet, but the whole week prior to this weekend, we really laser focused in and just brainstormed of what we needed to do to go out there and do what we know how to do. And I think that it was just really rewarding for the whole bar squad to finally go out there and do that.
And I think after Friday, after having a bar rotation that wasn't to our standard, we were able to come together Saturday and meet as a team and figure out what we needed to do mentally to prepare for Sunday, and we were able to turn that around. And we were able to finish the meet at Elevate with the third highest bar score in Arkansas history.
Yeah, and I think what's also really cool is there's still more to go. Like, that is not fully what we're capable of, so I think that's the most exciting part is we still have more to show. So just going with the rest of the season, I'm excited to see what this whole team's capable of. So Shafe, we're now going to touch on our favorite part of this meet or even this whole weekend that just was special to us or stood out to us that isn't gymnastics related. So for me personally, my favorite part was as a team, we all went and did an escape room on Saturday, and it was a really fun bonding experience, and you got to see everyone's personalities come out, and just we worked together, and it was something nice to do that wasn't so laser focused on gymnastics and just to get away and have fun. And it was just fun, great team bonding, and I think that was definitely my favorite part that wasn't gym related this week.
That was fun. I think my favorite part from the weekend was that meeting we had Saturday night. I always think it's helpful, especially when things aren't going our way, to kind of just sit together as a team, let it out, like let our frustrations out, and come together as one and be able to wake up the next day and attack a new meet or a new practice with a refreshing mindset.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And also, can you touch base a little bit on what this means? I've seen some of us on the team doing that, and Can you just tell the viewers what that means for our team?
So before we left for Bama, the seniors got together and had a meeting, and we really wanted to finish what is some of our last seasons here as a whole and as a unified group. So we came up with a 7, which means unity, and there's also 7 seniors. So basically what it means is that you flash a 7 to your teammates, and it means that you're going to go up there and you're going to hit that routine for each and every one of them, without a doubt.
Okay, Shape, so flashback to last season.
Okay.
What was the deciding factor for you to stay for your COVID year and compete with us this season?
Well, it stayed on my mind throughout preseason and season once I knew that that was a possibility. And for me, I just couldn't leave the program or the university knowing that I had the opportunity to compete one last year. So that was really why I decided to stay, because I didn't want to miss out on an opportunity. I felt like I still had more to give.
Yeah, well, we're so glad you stayed. This year wouldn't be the same without you here. Okay, Shape, what has been the biggest lesson you've learned over the past 6 years of doing gymnastics here?
I think the biggest lesson I've learned is just to remain external. I think it's easy to get caught up in yourself and your gymnastics and your thoughts, and it's always helped me to take my energy and what I've learned and spread that to my teammates. And I think that's something that will help me throughout life as well, is just to not be so hyper fixated on what's going on in my head and be external and know what's going on around me.
Can you tell us a little bit about what your plans are for after this season?
So starting in April, I will start the hiring process for some jobs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and hopefully land one of those. If not, reach out to me. I need a job, hire me. But yeah, that's the plan.
She has 3 degrees, so she's smart. So
smart.
Thank you so much, Shay, for being here today and just talking to us a little bit. It was great having you.
Thank you for having me. And the Gymbacks will be back in action this Sunday against Denver, Nebraska, and Oregon State.
We'll see y'all next week for more Razorback Rundown.
Woo pig.